Dear students, now we are going to start the 6th lesson of Standard 2. The name of the lesson is Water. We all are familiar with water. In the last lesson, you learned about the air. Yes, air is very important to us. Without air, we can't live. Is it? We can't survive. Just like the air, water is important to us. Yes, water are also very important, and without water we can't survive. Yes, you should drink water, otherwise we can't live, we can't survive. All living things, it may be any plant, it may be any animals, it may be any human being, but they need water compulsory, otherwise it is not possible to live, to survive. So plants need water to make food. Yes, already I have told you that. So plants are able to prepare their food by themselves, but we, the human being and the animals, they are not being able to prepare their food. Yes, they are not able to prepare, but the plants are able to prepare. So in this way, and while doing, that means while producing the food, what do they need? First thing, they need air, they need the presence of sunlight, and they need the water even. Yes, they need the water even, and in this way they are preparing food. Which kind of food they preparing? They prepared the glucose. Yes, in the presence of sunlight and the water and the what? Air, the trees, they producing into their chloroplast. That means all the trees are which color? All the trees are green in color, and the green color, it means that one is chloroplast. So in the chloroplast, they are producing the food. Is it? And on that food only we are having. How we are having? In the form of the different vegetables, in the form of different fruit. Is it? And do you know there are some animals who are eating the which thing? The grasses, different kind of trees, the plants, and afterwards we are having them, we are eating them. That means those foods are being conserved into their body. We are having those food. That means the fish, the chicken, the mutton, this kind of food we are having when? That means after they are getting the food from the plants only. Is it clear? So in this way we are getting our food. So water is important not only for us but also for them. So drinking is very important, and for which purpose we use the different that means for which purpose we use the water? First thing, to cook food, because without water we can't cook. Next, to drink water. Yes, all of we need to drink water. Next, wash clothes. Yes, for the washing the clothes we need what thing? We need the water. And one more thing, for bathing. For bath we need water. So you can understand there is a lots of important in of what? Of water. Without water we can't survive. And there are the animals, for what purpose they need? They also drink water. So first thing, what the water does with our body, inside going our body, what it does? Actually, it is helping us to digest our food. Yes, it is helping us to digest our food, and one more thing, it is keeping the balance of the body fluid. Our body fluid is there, that means blood. If we won't have the water on that time, what will happen? The blood will face problem. It won't able to flow from different part of the body from one place to another place. You know that what the blood is doing? Blood is flowing throughout our body. It is passing, it is carrying the oxygenated blood to different body parts. Is it? So how is it possible? So it is possible when a lot. So now the question is there, from where we can get the water? That means sources of water, from where it is possible. First thing we get, that means snow. All of you know about the snow, and whenever the where the snows are available, you are thinking that inside your fridge. Yes, inside your fridge the snow, that means that one is not called snow, that one is called ice. Yes, the frozen form of the what? The water. That one is ice. There is also ice are available. So in different mountain, because of the high altitude, what is happening? The water particles, they are being frozen, and as a result of it, if you will visit there are lots of snow, there are lots of ice. Yes. So what is happening there? Whenever they melt on that time, they forms what? They forms the rivers. The different rivers. Do you know any river's name? The Ganga. Yes, the Ganga river, the Brahmaputra river, the Sutlej river, the Kaveri river, the Godavari river. So these all are river, and those all rivers are in our India. They belong to our India. So few of them are produced by what? By what thing? Those melting snow. Yes, when the snows will melt, on that time the rivers are being produced. They are forming, and in this way we get the water. Is it? And one more thing is there are rainwater also. Yes, the rainwater is also available. Which one is collected with the? Do you collect the rainwater? I don't think so. Nowadays it is not possible, but yes, we should do it. Yes, we should do it, because whenever the water is less, that means in the time of summer we can use it. But you are thinking that how it is possible? Whether should I store it in a bucket, and in the time of summer should I use it? No, it is not like that. We should use it. How it is possible? We have to use it in the form of reservoir. We have to form of reservoirs, just like the pond, lakes, seas. So the lakes, seas, they are the natural reservoir of the rainwater. So what they does actually? They are collecting those rainwater, and whenever we need, we can use it. But the lake, the different sea water, if you will talk about the sea water, the salt is present. That is the main reason we are not able to use it. Yes, that one is a very problem. Reservoir from where we can use it again. Next thing, rainfall goes underwater, and we get it by hand pumps, wells and tubes. See here, first thing, all of you have a look here. Lake, this one is lake, this one is river, this one is sea. Next, the underwater water is also there, underground water. So how we can get it? Would you go to underground? Is it possible? No, it is not possible. So what is the way? We can get them with the help of hand pump. Have a look here. Hand pump, with the help of well, with the help of tube well. So they are giving us the underground water. Yes, in this way we can have those water also. But nowadays there is a very big problem. What problem? The drinking water problem. We don't have sufficient amount of drinking water problem. Now you can ask me, no, in my house there is lots of arrangement is there, one filter is there daily, my parents are getting the bottle water, so no problem. Why teacher is saying no? Actually, scientists, they decide this one. Decide means they have seen this one. So from the different statistical data, they worked. What they did was that there would be the huge amount of deficiency of water after few years. Yes, that one is a very problem. If you will spend this kind of water, that means if you will spend water like this, see here the bucket filled, but still now they didn't close the tap. That one you should not do. If you would do like this, then after few years you won't get the drinking water. Yes, that one is very big problem. You are not believing me, maybe, but you should ask to your teacher, to your mother. So on that time you can understand that this one is the true, this news is true, this survey is true. What the scientists they did, the survey, that one is true. If you will waste, see here, see the boy, he is brushing his teeth, but see here he didn't stop the water. Is it good thing? It is not good thing. So you should not do those things for a good boy or good child, isn't it? So definitely whenever you will see that the drinking water or any kind of water is being waste, so you should stop that one. On that time you should tell them don't waste. Is it clear? So how can you save the water? You can save water by closing tap when the bucket is full. And one more thing, after use, sometimes it happens that you are not closing the tap properly. So after using it, you should close it properly. And you should not waste water while bathing. Yes, whenever you taking the bath, on that time, how much water you need, how much amount of water you need, take that one also, that portion. Suppose it is one bucket, that much is sufficient. Don't use the more amount of water, don't waste the water. Is it? And whenever you are doing the brush of your teeth, on that time what you should do? You should close the tap, because on that time you don't need the water, isn't? So you should close it. And whenever your bathing is complete, for wash your mouth, again open, and after using it, again tightly close it. Is it clear? So in this way you can prevent the shortage of water, or you can save the water. And one more thing is there, that the pond, river and lakes is not always clean. That means which waters are available, that means in the pond, in the river, in the lakes, these are not always clean, because we only make it pollute. Yes, we only made it pollute. So it is polluted by what things? The washing of the clothes. We are washing clothes, and where the different animals are there, we are bathing in those water, and waste thrown in river. Sometimes it happens that you are throwing your waste of the house in simply in any water reservoir. It may be any river, it may be any pond, it may be any lake, whatever may be, but you never should do these things, because in this way what is happening? The water inside the reservoir is being polluted, and as a result of it, after few years we may face the problem of what? The water crisis. That one is very problematic, because we all need water to survive. If you talk about the plants, if you talk about the living things, what living things means? It needs water. It needs water, otherwise it can't survive. So how can you keep the water clean? drinking dirty water can cause different kind of diseases. Yes, I have told you to drink plenty of water, but that does not mean that whatever water you will get, you can have. No, you should not drink the dirty water. You should always drink the filtered and clean water. Otherwise, you may face the problem. Different diseases may come. Is it clear? Next one thing is there. Don't allow the drains to flow into the river. We know that our household, whatever the excess water for after clothing, after washing clothes, after having bath, after cooking, so after washing dish even, what we are doing, the water is being passed through a drain, and simply the terminal of the drain is going to where? Any one of the river or any one of the pond it may be, but it should not do. In this way, the water present on those reservoirs are being spoiled, are being polluted. Next thing, do not bathe and wash clothes in ponds and rivers. If you will, nowadays you are not having bath in those kind of reservoir, but in the past day, the people they used those reservoir for bathing purpose, for the different washing clothes. These all household works they did on that time. They used to do on that time. So those kind of works you should not do. Nowadays also, so many people in the side of village they used. Yes, they used, but that should not do. Because of that reason, the detergent, while washing the clothes, what is going on? The detergents, those are very harmful for the living. Also there, for those, that one is very harmful. So you should save them also. Next thing, and side by side, it is being what? It is being polluted. Next thing, do not throw garbage and leftovers in sources of clean water. Wherever the clean waters are available, you never should throw the leftover of the food or any kind of garbage. In this way, if you will do, then after one day the reservoir won't be there. The clear water, that one will be spoiled. Is it? Next thing, educate people about importance of clean water surrounding you. Which people are residing, you should tell them. You should tell what thing? The different importance of the water. After few years, the deficiency of the water we may face. So these all the things you should tell them. You should educate them. So not to use, not to spoil the water, not to use excess amount of water which waters they don't require. Is it clear? And we should always drink clean water. I have told you that the clean and filtered water only you should drink. And one more thing, how it is possible? If you will boil the water, it makes germ-free. Yes, because you are boiling. Boiling means the temperature of the water becoming very much, almost 100 degrees Celsius, and on that temperature, germs can't exist. Germs can't live. So that's why the germ-free, how can you make it germ-free? By boiling it. And use water filters to purify it. Nowadays, different kind of water filters are available. Now see here, one picture is there. This one is one water filter. So in this way, and one more thing, if you will boil, that one is, and now you can say me that you are adding few water while cooking. So what about those? No, actually you are cooking. So on that time, the temperature becomes more. So as a result of it, which germs are present there, they are also not alive there. Is it clear? So in this way, you can save the water civilization. And have a look here. Here they are using the water. Take the pictures in which water is not being wasted. See here, only this one, and this one and this one. Here the water is wasted because see here, one tap while doing brush, he did not close the top, the tap. Is it? And one more thing, see here how much water she needs. She took only that much in a container. See here, in a container she took. Here also he is having but how much water he needs. Is it? But not like that huge amount of water he took. It is not good thing. Here also he is watering the plant. But how much he need? That one also, that much only he took. So in this way you can make the crisis of the water. You can avoid it. You can save our life. Not only our life, your life also you can save. Now see here, there are also few pictures. See here, that one is the tap. After filling of the bucket, this case they stopped. But here see, the bucket fills, pull over. Again the water is coming. That means that water is being wasted. You never should do this one. For those, you see, have a look. So he is wasting water while brushing the teeth. What is he doing? He is not closing. He did not stop the water flow. He didn't stop. But what about him? See here, he is a good child because he, while doing bath, that means brush, what he did, he stopped the tap. Is it? So what child you want to do? What child you want to be? Definitely you want to be a good child. I know. So all of you save water, and in this way we can save life. Yes. And which homework I have given you? All of you complete the homework and go through